Okay, so it's not uncommon on the exam to have a page or a big question full of algebra, and sometimes they lump expanding and factorising together, so let's go through these ones. Okay, so the method I do for expanding linear brackets is smiles and rainbows. I do a smile, then a rainbow, and then I normally just put a notch there to remind me to times it. I do a little time sign there. So the first thing I'm doing is 10 times 3x. So I always start off with the signs. It's a positive times positive, so the answer is going to be positive. Then I do the numbers, 10 times 3, which is 30. Then I do the letters. Well, it's just x, isn't it? Then the rainbows, they're both positive. 10 times 2 is 20, and there's no letters. So it's just going to be 30x plus 20. This next one I've got to do it twice, so I'm going to do a smile and rainbow on the first one and a smile and rainbow on the second one. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show my working out to this, so don't try and do this straight to the answer thing because it's a little bit of working out first. 10 times 3, oh it's exactly the same as the last one, so it's 30x. Now both the next two are positive, so 10 times positive 2, so it's plus 10 times 2, which is 20. Now the next one is minus 5 times 4x. So a minus times a positive is a minus. 5 times 4 is 20, and we've got that x. Now the rainbow on the second bracket is the one that almost everyone gets wrong. It's minus 5 times minus 7. So a minus and a minus make a plus. 5 times 7 is 35. Okay, let's collect the like terms. So 30x take away 20x is going to be 10x. And then we've got 20 plus 35, which is 55. So my answer is going to be 10x plus 55. Okay, the next one is a quadratic, and there's loads of different ways of doing this. You can use foil, you can use smiley face, double smiles and rainbows. There's loads of different ways of doing it. So what am I going to do? I'll do foil this time. So first, outside, inside, last. So the first two is 11x times x, which is just 11x squared. I'll do a little squared sign. Outside is 11x times 3, which is going to be 33x. Next one is the inside, which is minus 2 times x, which is minus 2x. And last one is minus 2 times 3, which is going to be minus 6. So when I put those together, the two that normally add together are these two. Okay, not always, but normally. So my answer is going to be 11x squared, because there's no other x squared, so that just stays as it is. Then we're doing 33x, take away 2x, which is 31x. Take away 6. Let's put that in my answer box. Okay, next one it says Factorise, and it looks like it's a single bracket. So let's put a single bracket down. So first thing I look at is there a number that I can divide out? Well, 30 and 20 are both in the 10 times table. I don't think there's any larger ones. Now you could have picked 2, but you have to pick the biggest number that you can divide out, which is 10. Now we've got an a squared and an a, so I can divide out an a. Now what do I times 10a to get to 30a squared? Well, I'll need a 3 and I'll need an a. The 3 and the 10 make the 30, the a and the a will times together to make the a squared. Now what do I times 10a by to get to 20a? Well, it's going to be positive 2, 2 times 10 is 20, and the a is on the outside, so I don't need an a on the inside. So fully factorised, it is this. Now you can check your answer by just doing smiles and rainbows on it. So 10 times 3, 30a squared plus 20a. So it works. And you can leave the exam with a big smile on your face because you know you've probably got it right. Now the last one is a quadratic. So we're going to put 2 brackets down. Now, looking at this, there's no coefficient on the y squared, there's no number before it, so it's just going to be y and y. Now, to do these ones, you've got to find two numbers that add together to make the minus 11 there, and times together to make the 28 there. Now, this is not easy, it's a little bit of trial and improvement, but I know that the two numbers add together to make a negative, but times together to make a positive. So the only way you can do that is if they're both negative, which is a bit of a head start. Now I'm thinking what times what is 28, and I'm thinking, oh, okay, 28 is in the 4 times table. Let's just do a 28 grid. So I know it's 1 times 28, that doesn't work. 2 times 14, well, those don't add together to make 11. Okay, and obviously here we're meaning minus 1 minus 28, minus 2 minus 14. It's not in the 3, so minus 4. So what times minus 4? It's going to be 7, isn't it? Now what is minus 4 plus minus 7? Ah, that works, minus 11. So it's minus 4 and minus 7. Now that is a very, very tricky one, but that's the right answer. And again, you can use FOIL on it to check. I'm not going to do it, but you can use FOIL on it to check that you've got the right answer.